So, question time.
Question time with Squad Saturday.
Squad Saturdays. If you follow us on the socials, which you should be doing, if not, follow now. We'll put everyone's thing on the screen. Yeah, everyone's on the screen now. The last Q&A that we did, and like the last few videos, like the on the spots and stuff like that, got really good reactions. So we decided to do a whole squad Q&A. So Thursday we put it on the socials for everyone to send their questions in, so we can film tonight and do that, answer everyone's questions. So we've all got them all saved. We haven't planned any answers, haven't planned anything at all, to be fair. We just planned meeting here. So we're just going to go through them, answer everyone's question.
Question 1 on Big Seds.
First one I got was on Facebook from Tess.
Tess.
Yeah.
Second name's Tickle.
And this is what I didn't want to plan.
She asked who spends the most time looking in the mirror.
Oh, it's got to be. So this is off my Snapchat. This is from Jordan K1. Man, know Jordan, yes. And it's come to the workshop twice. So it says, what makes you like so humble towards people like me who's only just got into the fitness industry, unlike some people who are just ignorant and don't give a shit? I'll start and then feel free to jump in, lads. Because we're just normal people, innit? We're normal people. We don't think we're fucking amazing or anything like that, and we just love what we're doing, and we're fortunate enough to have a good group that are all doing the same thing. So any support we get from other people or any people that get motivation from what we do and all that kind of stuff, we're grateful for just as much as they're grateful for receiving it. So I don't understand how you couldn't be humble and appreciative of people supporting you. So that's pretty, I don't know, that should be standard. You've got no one's...
You're passionate about the same thing.
Yeah, no one's better than anyone to not be humble. So fuck knows, I think that should be the norm. And like I said, we appreciate support for everyone, because we're getting to a point where we're being able to do what we love, and you know, as a career, and opportunities are coming. So it's the people that support you and followers, fans, supporters, whatever you want to call it, that make that possible. So yeah, I think that's why.
Lou Southall. What age did you start training properly, and when did you start seeing major changes within your physique?
When I stopped playing football, I think that's when it changed a lot for me. When I stopped playing football, because when I was playing football, I couldn't put any size on. It's a pain in the arse.
It reminds me of that Twitter page, that Gareth Barry, what's his story? Jim Milner.
He's got any properly to the point of like where we want to get somewhere since the start of 2015.
Yeah, that's
I'd say literally.
I'd agree.
Yeah.
Properly, I'd say 2 years properly.
That's when
training.
That's when everyone came together and was like, yeah, we're gonna start competing.
You know what it is about the training properly thing? It comes down to, from when you were younger, you were used to bang weights and that, but it all comes together when your diet comes together as well. You can't do the training without the diet.
Yeah, definitely.
And then suddenly when you started getting all your competitions and whatnot, that's when you started to see the real gains. Because nobody can actually say they've done it properly until they got down to 6-5% body fat. In my eyes, if you're not getting down to that level of body fat, you'll never see your true potential. So it all comes down to the diet in my opinion.
Like same as what Jordan said, I noticed the most changes from when we started actually yeah, started competing or eating. Now to be fair, the start of last year,
Holiday?
yeah, I was going on holiday and I started doing a sort of competition prep before the holiday, and that was the leanest I ever got. Always had decent mass, but that was the leanest I ever got, and then straight from there we did the first competition.
Yeah, but you noticed,
Yeah.
you saw differences before
Yeah, I
that.
saw the differences.
Basically.
You were gaining size before
Yeah.
that, way before that.
Yeah.
But you can't just compare that on a show.
You spent dead in Napa.
What you say? Me? But yeah, that's what I'm about saying, the diet. Like, I've trained for that long, I've got good mass, I've got a good size before we even started competing. And then obviously, when I actually knuckled down and dieted properly, counting macros, and actually dieting with a purpose. So doing that.
Yeah, because that's what it is, it's a goal with a purpose.
Having a goal and purpose, and started dieting for that. That's when I noticed the biggest changes, and that led on to the whole competing and whatnot.
Yeah.
So yeah, diet for me. Obviously, it's cheat day.
What motivated you to work out
Say who it is, isn't it?
and have that kind of body? That's from Jade. Jade at me on Snapchat. Once I stopped playing football, my next intention was to stay in a fitness related environment, so I joined the gym, and I think year by year got more serious about things. And my motivation comes from people higher up in the industry. I follow a lot of different people, people with similar assets to myself. I don't exactly idolise anyone, but take people's best assets and put them into me and try and create my own. That's all really.
Got a question from on Instagram. That dude Omar.
Yeah.
What is that? That dude Omar 568. That dude Omar. That's a sick name. He says, "What's the best exercise for back?" Yeah, deadlift straight away.
Deadlifts all day.
To build that overall mass and back fitness, deadlift.
You told me pull-ups.
Yeah, pull-ups will be up there.
Yeah.
Pull-ups will be up there. I suppose both. They both be together, ain't
Yeah,
it?
you got to choose one.
deadlift,
No,
deadlift straight away.
Yeah.
You got to choose one.
Yeah.
Deadlift.
Yeah, deadlift.
That compound movement, overall back thickness.
Yeah.
That's it.
I think I always say to people especially when I'm training people about deadlifts and that as well. From the first show in October to Miami Pro, I just deadlifted more. We deadlifted a lot through the bulking. Deadlifted more, heavier, and then the difference from my back from each show. We'll see. Miami Pro, my back was just another level than the
But
last
we've
one.
deadlifted from the start.
Yeah.
From when I first started training with Scott, deadlifted straight away.
Yeah, always deadlifted. So you can't. The best thing.
Can't beat it.
For back fitness, you get it's best thing for like a foundation of strength as well.
We've all got to answer. Who's your favourite training partner in this group? You're only allowed one person to say. And go around in the thing. It's like with the weakest link.
It's going to be Scott because I train with Scott every day.
Ooh. You should do like a thing on the camera.
And
Scott.
And he's got the best timekeeping.
That is a shout.
I'm gonna say Jord, because he probably pushes me the most.
I'd say George, to be fair.
Oh, you can't just go for that. You can't just
What do you mean?
I choose the.
Thanks, Nat. Pressure's on.
I'd probably say Scott, truthfully. I think he's helped me in certain aspects of my training. And he knows like my boundaries. So if I'm like doing... No, do that.
He's sucking you up.
He knows how far you can push your
He knows
man.
if I can push myself more. So for that
What do you
reason.
know about yourself though?
Yeah, but obviously when you're training and you're doing whatever you do, it's easier to give up. But obviously, even if the extra couple of reps, it helps, doesn't it?
Obviously, I'd have to say Scott. Like, he brought me into this whole bodybuilding thing.
Yeah, because you're younger, innit?
So, yeah.
Mental.
And I saw the comments before.
Back some memories when people don't like it, isn't it?
No, it's because I like everybody's shit.
Standard, so I think it was
I like it as well, bro. Come on then, Scott.
the last reason I'd have to say George has pushed me a lot as we train most days.
I did like it, you did. Yeah, this one's from underscore Raheem100
Raheem.
on Instagram. He goes, "What's your opinion on combining powerlifting and bodybuilding together?"
Sick.
Yeah.
Anyone?
Power builder.
Best case scenario. Hashtag Michael Hearn.
I'd rather look absolutely unreal and not be able to lift anything.
Well, I think powerlifting builds mass, so you've
Yeah,
got to start from the basics.
And it builds, people don't understand, especially I think what I've learned more from competing and being into bodybuilding even more, it builds better muscle. It builds, like, look, I feel like when I cut down and my back looks the way it does, that is because of the heavy compound.
Yeah, but okay.
No, but you won't get the same, like, you don't get the same muscle. You can build a big back, but you can't get that muscle density and that thickness without doing the compound. Same with benching.
Would you rather look absolutely unreal and not be able to lift?
No, but we're not talking about it's like combining the two, so that's best. So if you did all bodybuilding, yeah, you're gonna look unreal, you're not gonna be strong, that's fine. You do powerlifting.
Yeah, but combining the two, it's like it's fair enough that I think there must be a medium.
That's what
Yeah, it's combined.
Yeah, I know, but what I mean by that, I don't mean you should like completely focus on powerlifting. So
They're not, because
That's what I'm saying. Like combining the
Yeah,
two.
sucked it, bro.
Like, look, you do that, you've been doing that for time. We squat, we do 5 5s, and then we go high volume and increase the volume through that. That's combining the two. 5 5s is powerlifting, pretty strength training, powerlifting.
You can still get stronger from doing high reps, and you can still put on good muscle.
But
But it's what works best for you. Like some people, like him.
How's the washing?
what I'm saying though, are you classing powerlifting as like pushing as much as you can?
No, just powerlifting techniques. So singles, 3 reps for 5, 3 reps, single reps, stuff like that. That's powerlifting.
You know when we do a deadlift party?
Yeah.
That's powerlifting.
When you do 1 rep max, that's powerlifting. When we was, well, not today. When we're doing fucking.
But more specific than it.
Are you going like doubles?
That's what powerlifting. It's not my fault. You don't know what powerlifting is. Obviously, physique and it is.
You'll find as well, most bodybuilders start
These physique guys.
The best bodybuilder in the world, Ronnie Coleman, to date, was a powerlifter to start with.
Okay.
Gonna go around. Who's your favourite of all time? Can be physique, can be bodybuilder, can be whatever you want. Who is your top boy? Who is it?
Victor Martinez. Holds like everyone I know.
Yeah, you love Victor stuff.
Obviously now he's gone a bit, but
Yeah, don't mind.
No, just one day of their lives you think, boom.
yeah, Victor Martinez, all-time favourite bodybuilder.
I'd say Ulysses for me. There's nothing wrong with his physique.
Yeah, obviously when he's in shape, his body's ridiculous. So
There's anything wrong with it.
Natural.
Yeah, but who's my favourite?
One of
I'll
my
guarantee
favourite
you-
physiques at the moment is Nathan the Ashes.
Yeah, but of all time,
No.
you can't.
Free change. I mean, at the moment, him.
No, but I mean, from this moment you started going to the gym till right now, who has topped it for you?
Yeah.
Okay, Nathan Dash might be the man right now, but at the end of the day, he's never going to look better than Jay Cutler in my eyes.
I'm gonna have to say Jay Cutler because he's who I've always looked at.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Even when they were however old, it doesn't matter.
Old school Jerry, the white bandana, unreal.
I tell you, see, is it Flex Wheeler or like?
That's what I was gonna say. Flex Wheeler, unreal. He just put a few videos out though, like of his old training. That is sick, like perfect.
Yeah, body.
Perfect.
Mine's an easy one. Mine's Arnold.
Oh, yeah.
It's just,
I think honourable mention to Lee Priest.
yeah, sick guy. But
No.
if there's anyone I want to look like, it's Arnold. I think it's just Arnold. Arnold is king. As cliche as that is, that everyone lives in his arsehole, but I've got a camper there.
Sweet, who wants it?
Smash a window.
Alright, this one is from Mr. Morgs.
Oh, I got another sweet in my pocket. I think so, yeah.
What gets you motivated on those days when it's cold and you can't be bothered to get up?
Never ever felt that in my
Yeah, it
life.
never happens because I'm really
Routine.
passionate about what we do. So
Routine.
I don't ever see the gym as a chore. I'll get up at 6 o'clock in the morning and immediately think of the gym not work.
no, to be
Let's
fair,
help the guy out and say if you.
No, to
what
be
would you
fair-
do for motivation?
Routine. Routine becomes second nature and it just becomes a habit.
I'll argue with you there. Routine gets boring.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah,
That's why
People can't eat the same meals. People can't train.
Yeah,
That's why he's talking about them points where you're doing everything but you just feel it now. How do you pick yourself back up in your routine and you just wake up one morning and you feel shit and you think, oh, and you feel like you can't be bothered, you're tired, whatever, you feel like you can't be bothered to do anything. What gets you motivated to think, fuck this, I've got to get up and go do it?
Watch the vlogs.
Inspiring.
It's bare man that makes me say it motivates them. I'll tell
Yeah,
you.
but that's stuff like that though. It's true. That's stuff like people's progression, what they do, should determine you.
Yeah.
You just gotta think. Whoever you idolise or whoever you think you've got something in common with, whether it's like you watch some of us on the vlogs or whether it's that geezer that was 2 stations away on the gym from me that you think, oh, I want to look like him. You gotta think, well, if I don't get up now, he's another step ahead of me.
Yeah.
I don't personally compete with anyone, but that's a good way to get yourself going.
We was talking about the other day, and the whole journey, so you've got a goal, whether it be gym related or not, the whole journey and process of getting to that goal is irrelevant.
So
It's
motivate
irrelevant.
yourself, set goals.
Yeah, if you say goal at the end of the day, if you don't get opportunities come when you're proactive and you're working towards your goal, opportunities come. If you sit at home, what do you say?
Talking to him.
Oh, if you stay at home that day because you can't be asked because it's a bit cold or something like that, you don't know what you're missing out on. You don't know, so. And it's a bad trait to have if you're actually trying to get somewhere because nothing worth having comes easy.
Great question. What is your goal?
Who's got?
In what?
Life? In life?
Fitness.
In fitness. A goal for me is for fitness to become an income for me that I can have a good life. I want a gym and I want to get to the Arnold Classic. Arnold with better legs
Oh no, you're going.
and a fat ass.
Look raps.
This is a scenario. You're in bed. You've got what? You're in bed. You got a boner, but no missus. What do you do? Question.
This is off Harpal on Facebook, and he said to me, what's the best way to bring up your legs, training wise and diet wise? I half answered the question and said, with diet, there's no specific kind of food to eat to make your legs grow. It's, you've got to get your diet structured and macro calculated first. But I thought as a group we could all answer the best way to bring up the legs, training wise, what everyone thinks. So my best exercise or best way would be squats and then isolated exercises for your specific muscle areas, all depending on what you want to bring up on your legs. If you want to build it up as a whole in mass, compounds, nothing better than compounds, so squats, leg press, yeah, that's pretty much it.
I think to add to the diet thing you said as well, like I said, there's not a specific food, but if legs are a weak point or any body part, then if you are dieting properly, have your high carb days around your leg workout or whatever it is, well, obviously it's your legs, so have your high carb day on a leg day, or even if you don't want a whole high carb day, get you most of your carbs for the day, pre and post workout. So you've got the fuel, and you've got the recovery carbs ready to just go straight to your legs. So and then training wise, if they're lacking, weaker, on that both train them, hit them twice a week, one heavy day, one high volume day. Can't go wrong. This one is pretty well. It's probably more aimed towards me and Troy, but to be fair, all of us as well, because we all take part.
Right.
Everybody else leave the room. Everybody else leave the room.
Alright, this is from Bradley Bowden. Hold tight, Bradley, on Snapchat. I want to start vlogging just like you, but I'm not too sure how to start off as there's so much to do. How do I set myself up? So, yeah, my answer to that is, from when I was prepping, I used to watch a load of YouTube videos, and then I thought it's something I'd like to do, and I've seen people becoming successful from it, and I realised I'm watching them doing the same thing that I'm doing, yet, you know, they've made it and they're earning off it. Anyway, long story short, I bought myself a Mac, I bought myself the program that I need, the Final Cut, and I bought myself a camera, and I just started recording. Simple as that. My first videos, everyone can vouch for here, my first videos were awkward as fuck. It's awkward trying to vlog and rolling around with a camera, and I've just been consistent with it, and they're paying off now, and hopefully will pay off even more in the future. So my advice is just to get started straight away. Yeah, just do it.
Hey, you might as well have gone to the Lush and bought a waffle. Okay. Alright, sure can be.
Troy?
Pretty much covered it all, really. Yeah? So, what would you advise to a young aspiring fitness model? Like, from all, what have you learned from training over the years? What are the main things you wish you would have knew back then, and then which may have made you better in present?
Well, now basically.
Good grammar.
What Troy said, train smart and have an idea of what type of physique you want to build, because your training will reflect your physique.
Do you think you have to compete to be a fitness model?
No,
I don't think you do.
Singing Panda never did it.
You do one or two shows.
They did.
The way you build your profile.
But I don't think you have to.
The competing's off track.
Name someone that didn't, that's done it. If you don't have to, name someone that's up there that's never competed. So you answer yes, you have to.
Nah, you don't.
Steve Cook hasn't.
He got sponsored. Nah, he got way before that. He did the body something through bodybuilding.com.
But even Steve, he's on his blog saying I haven't done it since because I enjoy it.
I think it's a route you go down to get to where you want to be.
It helps with exposure,
I think
don't
you
it?
need to have it in your locker, so when you do make it, you can say, "Oh, I have done that."
Yeah.
I think you don't have to be, but if you are a fitness or a personal trainer or a teacher of sorts, and you've got 5 first place trophies, people are going to immediately want your advice rather than your man who's got a level 3.
Gabby.
What's that, Gabby?
Risk Takers Club.
Risk Takers Club.
Yeah. Gabby always asks me mad questions. One of the questions he asked me before was about all of us and where we see ourselves as a group in like a timescale, for example, 5 years time. So I thought that's quite a good question to ask.
Yeah.
Obviously, because we're all in together now. Yeah. Personally, I think that we're all doing well and stuff. We're all competing. We're all just getting our teeth into it, I suppose. I reckon, and obviously we just got Pro Gains, so shout out to Pro Gains. I think we get with the vlogs and stuff, we're getting out there more, and I think we're only going to get more exposure. And hopefully, fingers crossed, what I'd like to think is in the next couple of years we'll be more well known, be at the expos, hopefully travelling the world together and be sponsored.
So what, are you all going to stick together or are you going to branch off on your own?
I think as long as we don't fall out, everything's nice.
I think that we have to submit completely different to everyone else.
The thing that the thing that attracts people to us is this now. This now, the group, the squad, that's what attracts people. So I don't know what
I personally think where I see us as a whole is that obviously we've all got our own individual look and our categories and whatever. I see ourselves as in 5 years that we're all top of the game in our own category, in our own field, but we're showing that, because bodybuilding it's a cutthroat, dry. Everyone, when you get up there, it's a war zone. Like people are not your best mate.
Me and Scott said it this morning. A lot of people have made it in the industry and then made friends. We're friends at the start, so we're kind of growing together. So we haven't made it yet.
I think even and you could, but people could say to that, "Oh, you're friends," but when someone makes it or someone doesn't, But I think the way we work as a group now, we, like I said, we're a group, but we're all individuals, and we all push each other. We all push each other individually. So if you're gonna go and do a powerlifting meet and whatever, we're all gonna push you the exact same amount we would everyone else. If you get signed by Gymshark today, just by yourself, the only one we're gonna be
Gymshark.
We're gonna be just as gas for you. There's not gonna be choice responsibility. I don't think we have that mentality. We all want everyone to do well individually.
As soon as one of us gets somewhere, gets a foot in the door, the immediate question is, what about everyone else?
But perfect example. I'm not going to say the full detail, but Scott fucked me up. He told me.
I messaged Nathan saying, I've got some tie, you can't tell me. I've been sponsored by Gymshark, and obviously Nathan's like, nah, no way, that's so sick. I'm so happy for you, blah blah blah. And obviously that's the mentality of the group. So
even when Nathan had the chance to do some things, and we've all been pissed off. Even though it's not his fault, we're still annoyed because we wanted him to have the opportunity to do it.
And where was that? What opportunity was that?
Olympia this year. That's what I think. In 5 years' time, like strictly talking, like where I want to be. I want us to own. I think, and I'm not even. I want us to be. I know we'll own our own gym. Be either at the top of our own brand, even though we are our own brand as a whole. We are to own our own brand, successful brand, and be at the expos and be worldwide. And like I said, traveling around expos, literally the top of the game. The people we watch now, Steve Cook, Guzman, all them, man.
We want to be there.
I see us there in 5 years.
Someone asked me today, why are we all personal trainers?
I'm not. I'm a carpenter.
It's the easiest job in the world. All you need to do is count to 12.
For me, it is a passion. Like, I feel like in the last year I've changed people's lives. You know what I mean? People have come to me overweight, and people have said to me, I haven't had the confidence to take my top off. I haven't had the confidence to, I don't know, go on holiday with the lads. But now they thank me for things that they've done themselves. I mean, I've just shown them the right way and pushed them a little bit.
It is? Social media makes me think, it's just about us posting pictures and whatnot. But like Dee said to me today, like, I bought this shirt fucking last year and it's never been big enough. I've never been able to fit in it, and I've always been like content with the fact I'm never going to be able to fit in this. And he went to go out last night. This is what he said to me today. He went to go out last night and he put it on to see how far away it is, because he's dropped like 2 stone, to see how far away it is, and he put it on and he fit and he wore it out. And he's like, I'm so happy in that. So he wore it out. So like he said, little things like that. It's more than just we're doing Instagram and we're doing pictures and that. Like PT, and you are changing people's lives. Like you get people messages.
I think as well we should say to a lot of people to feel more comfortable to speak to us, because I have a lot of people who have followed us for a long time and then come to us at the end to say, I followed you for this time and this is what inspired me. Like, everyone should feel comfortable talking to us. You know what I mean?
Motivating, isn't it? Someone's like, I get a lot of questions from tall geezers because there's not many people like over 6'4" that are in a decent shape, and I get a lot of tall geezers ask me, like, how do you get your traps or shoulders or legs? And I think it like pushes me to think, well,
he's never going to ask Troy that.
They're asking me that, so.
We're not all PTs, we all do it on the side, and because it's something we love, it's not work. Like I said,
we do it full time.
I don't personal train on the side. My occupation is I'm a carpenter on site, and I don't actually personal train, but I happily do diet plans and etc. training plans because I don't have
Email
the time. Email here, Instagram. Yeah.
Started off working. I worked 4 years at Adidas when I was younger, first ever job, and then I moved into office work. It's not something I wanted to do, but I built up money where I was able to go and do something I enjoy now, which is personal training. I started personal training on the side, built up a client basis, which allowed me to leave and still finance myself while leaving that office job, and now I do it full time, which I've done for a year, and I love it.
Yeah, I do rail and road planning for DHL. I used to work at K&N and then Freightliner. Sorry. And then do personal training on the side.
Full-time bad man.
Is he waiting all the way?
I'm in recruitment, I'm an account manager, and on the side, I just teach how I want it. Little man. And what are you?
Used to work in a factory, done my personal training course, worked in Pure Gym for a little bit, then found another gym, and then...
What gym you at?
The Rock Gym, and then full-time personal training out there, so yeah.
I worked in the NHS in an office for 8 years. Then I quit and went to Iron Napa for 3 years. Then I worked in JAG for the last year and a half. And obviously, as you know from the videos, built up a little client base while I was still at the JAG, and then they were conflicting, so I quit and followed this full time. I followed this, and now I'm a full-time PT. But like I said, to my original point, during the time of us all prepping, I worked full-time at JAG on shifts. So for people that moan about work and this and that, it's like we said at the start, if you got a goal, the whole process in between is irrelevant.
I had a geezer on Snapchat, Aidan Murphy, and he asked me what made me start going to the gym every day.
Go on then.
Answer.
I was fat, overweight, so I started gym to lose weight initially, and then everything progressed from there.
Answer.
Scott brought me to the gym, and then I fell in love with it, and then carried on from there. So my body changed. Hey. So my body changing, put on a bit of size, and then took it from there every day.
When I started playing football, I needed someone to replace that, and I fell into that bodybuilding, and that's how it all went about.
I know my friends. Yeah, true. Yeah, my friends. Okay. Yeah, my friends.
You basically got into it because that's what your friends were up to.
Yeah.
I used to go Winley after school. Used to get the bus and that. Used to get the train and that. Didn't even like the gym. I just wanted to be with the
started
boys.
at Ballantyne's gym. I got the bus at 5 in the morning to go to Ballantyne's.
I used to walk to Apollo Gym and I didn't have a clue what I was doing, so I used to train every body part every night for 4 hours.
Yeah.
Every night because I didn't have a fucking Scooby-Doo what I was doing.
Arms and chest every day.
I still train arms every day.
In the garden.
At college, started at college and took it to that garden, and then, every day for like 2 years, chest every day. Didn't know what I was doing.
This is from Yids on Snapchat, YIDDZ. What supplements can't you go without?
Creatine. When I don't have creatine, I feel weak.
Why?
I don't know. I think like it's mental as well. I think I don't know.
Yeah.
No, yours is a pre-workout.
No, that's what I'm asking.
Oh.
No. Obviously, I personally, pre-workout.
So your Animal Pack's got your vitamins A to Z, your digestive enzymes and aminos. So for me,
Sponsored, bro.
one of those, I always have it. So if I don't get my aminos in separately, I'll always make sure I get either the Animal Pack used to come in tablets, but they're quite big and hard to swallow. So now I just have the powder. So at least I have 1 or 2 scoops of Animal Pack a day.
The supplement I use is digestive enzymes.
Why?
To get the most out of your food, because I obviously eat 7 meals a day. Normal. That's not.
Is there any point where you decided to start using it, or have you always used it?
Yeah, my prep coach, shout out Cole Coley /
Colesdale,
he had a look at me and decided that I was holding food, it was bloating me due to the amount I wasn't able to digest it properly. So bang, digestive enzymes, sort your boy out.
Alright, this is from Teatime2803 on Instagram. Did any of you go to uni, and if you did, why, and if you didn't, why not?
Now in university, at the time, I weren't too sure what I wanted to do. I went to do I done a sport course. Came out of it with a degree, 2-2.
But are you doing anything with it now? Serious question.
Nah, I'm not doing anything with it now. But I thought when I come out of university, give me a better chance to get a job. Because I think you're able to get more money when you go to university and come out. Personal opinion.
I hear that. Yeah.
I'm not a very academic person. I'm more hands-on and.
Same CLAs.
Yeah.
No, I didn't go uni.
Why?
Didn't have the qualifications from school to.
Did you want to go to uni?
No. Hated school, hated everything academic, and it wasn't until I was working that I realised.
Fuck all to do, mate.
Yeah, I didn't go to uni because when I did well at school, but I didn't know what I wanted to do.
Did you get GCSEs?
I got all straight B's. Yeah, so I didn't know what I wanted to do, so I went straight into work after school. Didn't go college, didn't go uni. So I didn't know what I wanted to do, and I think.
Do you regret that or not? Do you regret that?
No, because not every, like Troy says, not everyone's academic, and you don't necessarily need a degree to do what you want to do.
I'll let down. Thanks for everyone who sent their questions in. I've much appreciated. If you didn't get your question answered, there will hopefully be a following episode, maybe in a few weeks when we find. Yeah, thanks for everyone who sent their questions in.
Yeah, when these two grow up, we'll do an next one.
So yeah, wrapping up that video. Hope we answered all your questions like Troy said. If not, look out for the next one. Let us know below if you liked the video or not. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. I'll take the man then,